Hi guys, this is Nightmare 3464. I'm going to continue reading in Ben's Love Story, Chapter 6. I hope you guys enjoy. Ben's point of view. After today's event, sleeping was not possible. 2 or 3 hours had passed, and my eyes still wouldn't close. I'm glad Coraline is asleep though. I was so worried about her, mainly because I know what the rake meant when he said she's mine. No wonder he was pissed off. I have to protect Coraline from him. If he feels the same way I feel for her, he's going to have to find someone else, because there's no way I'm losing my gamer girl to a mutant monkey. I felt her wrap her arms around me and laid her head in my chest. Finally, I started to feel tired. Next thing I knew, I was barely keeping my eyes open. I passed out into a deep sleep. Next morning, I found myself cuddling her like a stuffed bear. I didn't want to move. A few moments later, she started to wake up. Her eyes split open, and she looked at me and smiled. Time skip. After today, the 10th time I asked her she was okay after yesterday, she told me not to worry. How can I not worry knowing someone else is after my girl? I asked myself. I went outside to see the rake was around. Doesn't look like he is. I started to hear static, and I immediately knew who was making that noise. Hey, Slendy, I said, turning around to find him, standing right behind me. Hello, Ben, he said. What's up? I asked. Strider said that you and Ray got into a fight yesterday. Wait, you can understand what he's saying? No, but Seed Eater can, so he translates for me. What happened now? He attacked Coraline, so I punched him. That's when Strider came in. Is she okay? Yeah, but I don't think he's going to hurt her. What makes you say that? Yesterday he said that she was his, so I think he wants to take her for himself. What do you mean? He likes her? Yeah. I guess that explains why he's been so mad. You have the girl he wants. What am I going to do now? I'll try talking to him. In the meantime, you keep an eye on Coraline. Then he teleported who knows where. Don't have to tell me twice. I went inside to call out for Coraline, but no answer. I went to the bedroom, but she wasn't there. I called her name again. Still nothing. I went to the kitchen and saw broken glass. Little bits of blood on the floor. Oh crap, Rake took her. That was my first thought, until I noticed that there wasn't any claw marks on the floors or the walls, just a broken window. I looked at the window to see footprints. Rake didn't kidnap Coraline. Someone else did. And I think I know who. I'm going to need help for this. Rake's point of view. That wasn't our deal, I yelled back at the black-eyed woman in front of me. You get her for me, and I'll help you kill Ben. That's our deal. You know Ben's not the one I'm after, Jane said. Fine, I'll help you kill Jeff. Just give her to me. Sorry, lover boy, but I need her for my plan. What plan? That's need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Do you know who you're dealing with right now? I growled. I could cut you in half in a heartbeat. It wouldn't be hard, I threatened. But if you kill me, you wouldn't be able to find her, now would you? She has a point. She's the only one knows where Coraline was. I hate this bitch so much. I have to know this. I knew this would happen. Coraline's point of view. I woke up in a dark room. The small lamp was the only source of light. I was sitting on a chair, my hands tied behind it. I felt tape on my mouth. I wasn't able to speak, but I was so scared of my life. Hello, sleepyhead, said a female voice. I looked until I spotted a woman wearing a black dress, pale skin, black hair, and her eyes were completely black, like Ben's, but without the red pupils. It's okay, I'm not going to kill you yet, she said, walking over to me. So I heard you're Ben's little girlfriend. Is that true? I nodded since I couldn't talk. You must be very special to him. Isn't that so revolting? I guess you were not smart enough as you look, because if you were, you would have stayed home. Then you wouldn't have to be here right now. If you think he's going to come and save you, he's not. Ben is nowhere here. She took out a knife and put it to my throat. So tell me, Coraline, does love really conquer all? I kneed her in the stomach and causing her to struggle back. Ben's point of view. Jeff, you shouldn't have come with us, I said. Jane kidnapped her to get to me, so I'm coming, he said. I started the fight with Jane, so I have to end it until we focus to get your girl back. Slender agreed to help us. I told Ben to let him know that Jane was in the area, but he wanted to come. Smile Dog wanted to come too. I didn't really care who came along. I just wanted to get Coraline out of there. Next thing I knew, we were outside of a small shed with circling the area. It must be it. Smile Dog ran in through the door, barking like there was no tomorrow. Jeff followed him straight behind him. Hey, bitch! I heard Jeff say. Once inside, I saw Coraline tied to a chair and Jane, and her leg was right in Smile's mouth. I ran over to Coraline and started to untie her. Jane and Jeff were starting to fight. Once Coraline was free, I took the tape off her mouth and hugged me. Are you okay, I asked? She nodded. I picked her up bride style. I felt someone's arm on my shoulder. Then I saw Slenderman. I saw him when we weren't in the shed anymore. We were back in the house. Stay here. I'm going to help Jeff, he said. As soon as he left, as a flash, a second, I carried Coraline into the house and upstairs to the bedroom. I laid her down gently like she was a newborn puppy. Are you sure you're okay, Coraline? I'm fine, she said, smiled as I leaned to kiss her. I climbed on top of her, in a deeper kiss. I licked the bottom of her lip to asking for permission, and it was granted. I shoved my tongue into her mouth and exposing every part that I could reach, making her moan in the kiss. But soon kissing wasn't enough for me. I pulled away and went for her neck, kissing and biting until I found her soft spot, abusing it until it turned red. I'm so sorry, you guys. Due to the sexual scenes that's continuing in the story, I'm just going to skip some of it. I hope you guys don't mind. I love you, Coraline. Promise that you'll never leave me. I looked straight into her eyes. I promise. I love you too. She pleaded. I rolled off of her and laid hold her in my arms. Jeff's point of view. I pulled my knife out of Jane's chest and Smile let go of her leg. It's over, Smile, I said. It's finally over. I walked out of the shed, Smile right behind me. You okay? Slender asked. Never better, I replied.